Hi everybody, welcome to TFT Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon and Banshee. This is me, Oberon, with the outlook on emotional exchanges. It's my weekly program to kind of give us a little insight into what's going on in our emotions and feelings. Maybe it portends romance, but not always. So let's see what's going on there. And this week I am using my Modern Love Tarot Beautiful deck by Ethony. Don't know if you can see that there. I love what it says. Love is beautiful in all its forms. There it is. So it's a very nice deck to use for the reading. And I've made one slight little alteration on the reading, which is basically a cue from the Banshee. I'm going to use questions, which are basically for a 3-card reading. What is the feeling or emotion you are experiencing? That's the first card. Second card, why is this important? And the third card is, where does this lead to? Now, as I usually do, I read for the elemental signs of the zodiac, starting with the air signs and moving through fire, water, and earth. And of course, air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So this is for you. Let's see what emotional surges or not are happening. Okay, so like I said, what is the feeling? What are your feelings or emotions? What are the things that are coming to you in that manner? Two of Wands, and it's reversed. So air signs, it's a thought-provoking card, but the Two of Wands reversed may indicate for you in this emotional context that things are not gelling if you're in a relationship, or just in general for you feeling good about extending yourself emotionally, whether it's just for friends, friendship, or if it were for something else. Something just seems to not quite be sitting well, or it almost feels like you just don't have that sense of direction maybe that you would want to have for this. Okay, so card 2 then is, why is that important? And it's the Ten of Wands reversed. So why is it important? Maybe there are some struggles here, some burdens or obligations that you're feeling, but you're not going to be able to make progress on them or make them change or find ways to deal with them through help or anything unless you're able to work on your plan. So it sort of sounds like maybe you're just not prepared for these feelings of emotions or being able to extend them, and that to some degree you feel like there are burdens that you need to release. This is why it's important, because maybe there is someone you really need to talk to, or something that's really bothering you, and you can't release that energy or that obligation until you get something off your chest, I think. Okay, so then finally, where does this lead to, or where is it leading to? Oh, I don't like that. It's the Five of Wands, and it could be leading towards conflict that brings a sense of separation or division. There's clearly a sense maybe of people deciding they've had enough, or people not willing to stick around and deal with this kind of thing here. So summing it up, it feels a lot like the air signs are in some problematic emotional things here. And it could just be with friendships and family friendships, but it could be more serious. It could be about a relationship. Excuse me. And so it seems to me that you have to get to the bottom of why this is important, why this struggle is going on. Otherwise, you're headed this direction. So that's what I have for my air signs. Let's take a look at the fire signs. Fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So this one's for you. Let's hope it's a little bit better, maybe. That clearly wasn't a winning look there. Okay, fire signs. So what kind of feeling or emotion is coming towards you? It's not necessarily another person. It's just something that seems to be moving towards you. And it's another two, but it's the Two of Swords, and it's upright. So I think what's coming towards you is kind of more of the same. There just sort of seems to be a lack of communication. There's a sense of being together for what are the importantest things, but for communicating, talking, bearing your heart, there's nothing really going on there. There are things that are distracting you. So in essence, there are distractions in your happiness. The people you relate to, the people you may have relationships with, and these things are coming to you, and maybe, you should be aware of that. But let's see why this is important. And it's important because of the Empress. The Empress says, you're ignoring each other in your relationships or friendships. You need to work together and work on things that are mutually beneficial, maybe even healing or self-care. But I think it's also really mostly about finding what is your commonality in your relationship and bringing new life back into that. You came together in a relationship or just a friendship because there was something mutual, harmonious, and something you wanted to both be a part of, or however many you were. You need to get back to that, because when you have that accentuated, there's no telling what you'll be able to do. Really, this is like success. So where is this leading to then, that you finally may be able to understand that? And it's leading to the Four of Swords reversed, which means you are in recovery. You are healing from this sense of dis or miscommunications, or not really understanding each other's feelings or thoughts, whether it's a friendship or a love. And so you're going to take the time out to heal and work on resting and recovering and getting back to that normal, well, not that normal, but the normal before that, the normal that said, we like each other and we want to be really involved with each other. Ignore our cell phones for a while. All right, so that's what I had for the water signs, or the fire signs. I'm sorry, getting a little confused here. So now we are on the water signs, and water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. They are, by the nature of water, probably the most emotional of the signs of the zodiac. They tend to have much more caring things going on about them, or feelings that can be uplifted, or maybe not so much. Water signs, what emotional feeling thing is coming towards you? Oh, I like it. This is great. Somebody had this last week and it was a laugh. The Nine of Cups. I think I didn't account for the glare as much as I should have. So the Nine of Cups is the wish card, and this must be saying that what's coming towards you is really the penultimate of your feelings about romance or just friendships or relationships, that you're really hoping to indulge yourself in what you enjoy the most. Maybe you have a sense of what this is that's coming towards you because it's something you really feel fulfills you and makes you incredibly happy. Well, other than the fact that that's pretty good, why is it important? And it's important because this time we have the Two of Wands upright. It's important because this is about two coming together. This is about growing together. And I see that tree thing in the background there where it's sort of like, bending towards each other. The Two of Wands in this context, I think, is a wonderful card to explain why it's important, because this is a sense of you were meant to be. You were meant to be here doing this. So whether it's just a friendship or whether it's a big love relationship, it is important to enjoy everything about it, because I think that's what it's saying really is to enjoy it with what you love, who you love the most, and that it will just really magnify. So then where is this leading? And it's another pentacle. I love it. Two of Pentacles upright. It's leading towards balance. It's leading towards problem solving. It's really towards maybe moving towards the idea that there are many things in relationships, whether they're friendships or marriages, that we have to put together, and we have to hold the balance. We have to make time for things, your parents, my parents, your kids, my kids, our pets, whatever it is. This is saying, this is where it goes to, the idea of all of this. Boy, this sounds so wonderful for water signs. I hope it's true. All right, so that's what I have for the water signs. So now we're going to finish up with our good friends, the earth signs. Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And they tend to be a little bit more emotionally sturdy. I mean, I know they have feelings, but maybe they just know how to weather them better than some of us. Who knows, right? You never know until you find out. So, want to thank everybody for coming to the show, and I hope you like this reading. If not, you can certainly let me know one way or the other in the comments down below. But please like, share, subscribe if you haven't. This is my first emotional exchange for March. We have just put away Super Tarot Love Month, but the energy lingers on, so I wouldn't be surprised if maybe that was what was going on with the water signs for some of them, that just some friendships and relationships really got a turbocharging out of Valentine's Day stuff. Okay, so earth signs, emotionally speaking, what are the feelings and things coming to you? And earth signs, it's the Three of Swords reversed. Earth signs, perhaps you're feeling that if something was separated, like a friendship, or some hearts were really hurt because of breakups or misunderstandings between friends or family or people, it's all good. The resolution is coming towards you. The idea that maybe we're getting over these problems that have happened recently, maybe we're finding ways to put our hearts back into order. It's always about communication, just opening up that heart, but in a good way, to let the feelings move around and marinate, and everybody comes away and says, maybe, we were wrong. So why is this important if we're moving towards this healing stance? And it's the Nine of Cups reversed. Okay, I got my work to do here. This is important because we don't really want to linger in this kind of pain. The Nine of Cups reversed is talking about things that were pleasurable but now are painful, all that kind of stuff, and is saying really that the things that we love and enjoy are no longer bringing us happiness or satisfaction. This is why it's important. We don't want to let this happen. We need to work on the healing opportunity that is coming towards us. Don't ignore this, earth signs, or otherwise you will be this reverse Nine of Cups. You will be more unhappy. So where will it ultimately lead to then? And it's the Magician reversed. The Magician reversed. Well, this could be saying that there's some trickery involved, or this is saying really where it leads to is somebody is awkward and clumsy and not able to really say the right things convincingly or express them somehow, and that will be a problem. So I'm warning you, earth signs, don't think the way you normally do. Try to find the healing compassion center that you need to work from, because I think there are relationships and friendships that really need that attention now, or else things may continue to get worse. This Magician reversed especially says you need to work on the game of love. So I am Oberon, and that's what I have for the emotional exchanges this week. And I do hope that it was helpful to you. Water signs are the clear winners, but earth signs and air signs need to work on this stuff, So we'll see you next week, and hopefully things will be better. Bye-bye.